Hey guys, this is Town, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So, as per the title for this video, I've been waiting to do the 10 stages of LR Gohan's EZA. Obviously with World Tournament, been a little bit busy this weekend. Probably the same as most of you guys. So I actually haven't had a look in at LR Gohan's EZA, especially with Gogeta's celebration literally in a couple of days now. I wanted to get this EZA done. At the end of the day, it's stones, isn't it? The annoying thing is I don't actually have LR Gohan at all, the INT one. I don't have him. So I can get all the medals done, and if I pull him or like as a unfeatured in a top banner, or I get him in like a step-up summon or something like that, or in a 66, 77 unit multi, whatever it is. At least I've got his medals and he's good to go. It just means I can't actually do a showcase of him, which is quite annoying. But yeah, can't help it. He's definitely not worth buying with yellow coins. I've got them earmarked for like a Turles, or if I don't pull Janemba, those yellow coins are definitely going on Janemba. Anyway, yeah, let's jump in. So I actually haven't gone into the event at all. I've got all the stages to do, all the missions to do. I haven't even seen like what category or anything like that we need. So yeah, I figured we'd make a video out of that and we go through all 10 stages. So firstly, let's have a look and see what we need for the event. Extreme Z battle, continues not allowed, support items not allowed, support memories not allowed, and same name update not in effect. So, what do we need? So, Super Fi and Extreme Fi type characters, and you need Androids or Cell Saga category characters to get the most out of it. And characters who possess legendary power will do more damage. So, I think I'm actually quite okay in that aspect, to be fair. Let's go filter it by Android Cell Saga and see what we can get. Android Cell Saga. So ideally we want physical units. I'm thinking the way to go may be bringing LR INT Cell just to lead the team, because then I can bring units like Piccolo and Gohan and things like that. I think that'll probably be the better way to go, actually. Let's go get an INT Cell friend. Hopefully there's a few to choose from. More than enough. And thankfully he's been out so many times, everyone's rainbowed. So, again, we want to prioritise physical, so let's do that. So, these guys, definitely. And then just a decent unit that'll tide us over, I guess. Yeah, bring LR Gohan, because, again, it says legendary power units will deal more damage, so I'll probably bring the Gohan. I can't really bring, like, LR. I can't bring this guy. Type disadvantage, he'd probably take a fair bit of damage. Same with the Tech Cell. So, yeah, we'll bring LR Gohan. And our main damage dealers, I guess, are going to be the Cells and the Androids. But yeah, we'll jump in. And again, like I've been doing with all my videos lately, I'll drop the Discord link in the comments if anyone needs help with difficult content or wants to flex your summon pulls or how you've been doing in World Tournament, or just wants a general chat about Dokkan. By all means, join the Discord. We've actually got quite a few people in there now, so yeah, feel free to join there. So prioritise super attack with them. We'll get Gohan's damage reduction up. Looks like we have to miss the super attack with Piccolo. But where's is the first stage? I don't anticipate this going to too many turns. Again, I'm not too sure what to expect here in terms of difficulty. The LR EZA stages do tend to be quite hard, especially in the later stages. The LR, oh, just not the LR, the Android / Cell Saga is definitely a saga that needs a lot of work. At least they're looking into it now. So they're looking at, well, we've got the STR Super Vegeta that's coming our way. I think the Trunks classes as Android Cell Saga, because I think the Cold and Mecha Frieza unit is Android Cell Saga. So I'd have thought the Trunks that fights them would also be considered there as well. Pretty good rotation here. We should have most of the links active for all the cells. So they share 6 out of 7. Big Bad Bosses just isn't activated because we aren't low enough in health. This physical cell is another cell that I'm looking forward to getting their EZA. He's still, as is the case with a lot of older units in the kind of newer difficult content, their defense just doesn't stack it. So while they've got kind of respectable attack figures, they just get slapped about, and it's no different for this cell. When we're done with this turn, I think I'll stop and go through. But he gets stronger based on the more enemies there are. So he was ideal. Before I got STR Broly and kind of built up my Broly's side of things, I'd use an Androids team to go through World Tournament just because of this cell. And he's dead. But yeah, let's go in and actually have a look at this physical cell. Boom. First stage done. Again, we'll keep with this cell. So let's actually go and have a look at this cell. So, leader skill, extreme fly type, key +4, HP attack and defense +100, and super, key +2, HP attack and defense +70. 12 key causes colossal damage to all enemies and recovers 10% HP. So again, really good World Tournament unit, especially when he gets his EZA. And then his 18 key raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. In terms of his passive, so again, this is where it kind of lacks. He doesn't really have that defense to go into difficult content at the moment. Attack and defense plus 90% at the start of turn, plus an additional key +1 and attack plus 10% per existing enemy. So that does need a lot of buffs to be a bit more relevant in today's meta. Just androids in general, there aren't too many usable ones. Obviously, we've had Super 17 drop in the last kind of 6 months on global. But other than that, androids, or just the android / Cell Saga in general, hasn't really had many buffs or updates. Let's get going. So I don't know if anyone else has tried these guys. If you tried LR Gohan or anything like that, let me know your thoughts in chat. From what I've seen of other people's showcases of him, he could have been better. I think Dokkan set a precedent with Goku and Frieza and STR Broly, and everyone expects LR EZAs to be just crazy. And they kind of did the same with STR Prime Battle Frieza and the free-to-play Roshi. I think everyone just expects the LRs, when they get their EZAs, to be the best units in the game. And from what I've seen of the LR Gohan, he's not all that. He's good, don't get me wrong, he's definitely an improvement, but he didn't live up to the expectation that a lot of people in Dokkan had. Apparently, the Majin Vegeta, when he gets his EZA, is supposedly better than the Gohan. Now, I do have the Majin Vegeta with a dupe or two as well, so I'm looking forward to that. And he's on Corroded Body and Minds, so I definitely need to get that Majin Vegeta EZA'd when he comes out. I'm just genuinely looking forward to the Vegeta celebration, and all in all, just that Vegeta looks crazy, the Super Vegeta. Not to look too far ahead, obviously we've got the Gogeta celebration starting in 2 or 3 days. I think it's Wednesday. So if you guys want to see what is coming up in that celebration, go check the video that I did this morning. We go through what details the JP Gogeta celebration had and what we think will be coming on the global side of it. It's actually quite informative, goes through the banners, goes through potential Extreme Super Battle Road, that kind of thing. And what units you'll also need for the chain battle. So if you're on global and you want to have a view as to what content's coming in the next month or so before Heroes, go check it out, guys. Alright, on to stage 3. So let's have a look. That's the 18 key with the androids. We want to try and get some key brought down, but I don't think we can. Let's just do that, try and bring that physical orb down. We'll miss a super with Gohan, but it's not the end of the world. Ideally, I want the LR androids to be doing lots of damage. This is probably the ideal rotation, to be honest, in terms of physical LRs with the category advantage dealing all the damage. I'm hoping in this video to see the exchange mechanic between the LR androids, because that's not... I don't really use this unit too often, to be honest, so it's just good to have them out, It's one of the good things about having these EZAs and having to have different advantageous areas. You just get to use units that you just genuinely don't use too often. I might just refresh myself as well on what the LR androids actually do. As I say, it's been quite a while since I've used them. I just remember that when they do exchange, that 16 just becomes an absolute demon. So I think we need a couple of additionals here to get this Gohan killed this turn. Piccolo isn't really known for being a damage dealer. I suppose one good thing about having him on the team, though, is his foresight ability. We can see where that super attack's coming from. How much damage is he actually going to do? So bear in mind, he's of the type advantage that we need. Yeah, it's not enough. Oh, we get the double super, though. So we might actually kill him this turn. And we have Hi in the chat. Hi, 2009. Hello. I always struggle to respond to your first introduction. I'm like, hi. It always throws me. Hi, 2009. I'm currently making a Dokkan celebration. How are you making a Dokkan celebration? What's involved in that? Okay, that's stage 3 done. On to level 4. Should still be plenty of cell friends. Of course, he's getting a little bit stronger. So yeah, what entails making a Dokkan celebration? Are you kind of making what you want to see in Gogeta, or just like what unit you'd like to see and go from there? Hi, it's a New Year's celeb with an Dragon Ball Heroes F20 event, EZA, sub-EZA, and main Dokkan Fests. So what, you're going to do... Oh, a New Year collab with Dragon Ball Heroes. Okay, so give me the lowdown. How's that going to work? Who are your main Dokkan Fests? Damn, we've torn this Gohan up here. Should be a 2-turn job, to be fair. We'll let androids smash it. We'll get legendary power. So they don't link particularly well with the Gohan, but I suppose 2 out of... You can see I haven't link leveled these guys at all, just where I haven't used them. But 2 out of 7 links there, both attack links. I'll take that. This should be the end of it this term. No, it's ROF themed collab. It has Dragon Ball Heroes EZA. 2 sub EZAs. Okay, so you say ROF, is that the Return of Frieza? Resurrection F? What do you mean by ROF? It has a Dragon Ball Heroes, an EZA, 2 sub EZAs. Oh, yeah, I'm not too sure either. Realm of Gods. A new free-to-play TUR. Hi, Paragon till death. Oh, Infinite Dragon Ball History. I get what you mean. I thought you were on about Heroes. Sorry, man. I completely misunderstood that. That's going to change how I read the conversation. So it's a ROF themed celebration. So is that Resurrection F celebration with an Infinite Dragon Ball History event? And then it's got an EZA, 2 sub EZAs. Yeah, Return of Frieza. So tell me more then. So we've got the main EZA, 2 sub EZAs, a free-to-play unit, and a Dokkan Fest. To be fair, that is a movie that they do need to revisit. So definitely a great idea, man. Who would be your main Dokkan Fest? Would it be a dual Dokkan Fest or just the one? Because there's so much content that they could tap into there. 2 main Dokkan Fests. Okay. Who would they be? I'm guessing, well, one would have to be a Frieza. thinking you're working on the free-to-play unit. I mean, there's a good few free-to-play units. You could make that like a combination unit, like some of the Freezer Force, or like, is there like a TN and Piccolo that fight together? I'm trying to think of the teams that fight like all the minions. Like you could do Z Warriors. The free-to-play unit is a Gotenks. Who does Gotenks fight in that? I'm trying to remember now. I need to rewatch these movies. Well, for starters, the Freezer and Sorbet, we already have an easy A. We already need an easy A. To be fair, that's a great shout. That would... Because that's what they tend to do as well. They tend to easy A old free-to-play units. So that would go pretty well there. We don't actually have, forgive me if I'm wrong, a transforming Freezer. So we've got the one from the Tournament of Power, but that's like the Halo Freezer. So it has a different unit name. But we don't actually have a final form Freezer that transforms into Golden Freezer. The main Easy 8 is INT Golden Freezer. Which one's that? I'll have to go back and have a look. I'll see what freezers I've got, because I'm pretty sure there is a freezer. Is there an INT freezer that hasn't already got an Easy A? Because I remember there's one that's got an Easy A that stacks defense. I'm trying to think if there's another INT freezer that hasn't had an Easy A yet. The sub-Easy A's are the blue Vegetas. Again, which ones are they? So is one of them like the Tech Orb Changer one? The Resurrected Warrior Leader. Oh, yeah. He's Tournament of Power, isn't he? Yeah, he'd be really good with an Easy A. He definitely needs one as well. He's not runnable at all as he is at the moment, I don't think. So, definitely a good idea to give him an Easy A. He could become a right powerhouse. I think he's the only Golden Freezer from the Tournament of Power as well. So, yeah, definitely a valuable Easy A there. Good idea. Paragon, Resurrected Warriors Leader is Tournament of Power, yeah. Yeah, perfect. So, he would definitely be needed. The STR. Let's go and have a look at my Vegetas. Vegeta's family, pure sale. So we would have. So I'm guessing you mean that one. This guy as one of the Easy A's. And then an STR blue Vegeta. Do I just not have him? This guy. A Phi and STR. Okay, let's just filter it by physical. Okay, so that one, the Nuke Leader, and an STR one. This STR one, he's movie hero, isn't he? So it'd be those two that you give sub-Easy A's to. I mean, as you can see, I haven't put any resources into them. So if you're proposing an Easy A for them, it would definitely be needed. So pretty good sub-Easy A's. So you give INT Golden Freezer the main Easy A, Phi and STR Blue Vegeta the sub-Easy A's. Who would your main Dokkan Fests be? Yeah, we got him. Alright, let's get on into it. Didn't really want to give him all the physical orbs, but I wanted to get him a super attack as well. So it's the good thing about having two INT cells on this team is even if we do take a bit of damage and we start to get smacked around a bit, they've got that healing mechanic when they drop under 30% HP. And we can use that up to 2 times in the battle. So, where we've got 2 cells. So, this should be quite a comfortable Easy A session, to be fair. Got him. Oh, sweet. The AGL 1-2. Nice. Yeah, but there's so many Vegetas that need Easy A's. Like, anything there's help for them. I'm trying to think what else they could do from Resurrection F. As I say, you've got loads of individual fights. So you've got like where all the Z warriors fly off and fight the minions and things like that. That isn't really represented. In the same way that we've had a few Tournament of Power joined forces units of Z fighters, we could get some from the Resurrection F movie as well, and then they'd have movie heroes, and I think there's like a Roshi and Krillin and things like that. In terms of Dokkan Fests, one is a final form Freezer to Gold who has an Earthbreaker active. Yeah, so I definitely think that would be helpful. As I said earlier, I don't think there's a transforming Freezer outside of the physical one, and he'd have a different name to him as well, because obviously we've got the Halo. The Earthbreaker active skill would be sick, because you could just have him like punching the floor, so that could look really good. I'm just thinking though, because he's I'm trying to think of whether it'd have to be like I reckon it'd be health restricted of the enemy, so like similar to what the AGL Freezer is, in that it's supposed to be used as a finisher, because Golden Freezer's attack when he's like that, it blows up the world. It's supposed to be the end of the fight. I reckon it'd have a really cool KO screen as well. Let's do this. One is an exchange blue Goku to Vegeta, and the active is the Goku Kamehameha. So that's got some really cool animations in as well, isn't it? So you could have initially Goku fighting, then the active skill would be him getting shot by Sorbet, and then Vegeta kind of kicks him out the way. And then the active skill, you'd have like Vegeta jumping out the way or getting pushed out the way, and Goku blasting him when time's been reversed. Yeah, so some really cool animations and stuff that isn't in Dokkan at all at the moment. So really good ideas, man. Okay, so what would you have in mind? Have I missed something there? The exchange is a normal exchange. Yeah, so I mean, in terms of a normal exchange, so you could have it as like an active skill or something like that. So you'd start off as Goku, and then, I don't know, if you drop below a certain amount of health, Vegeta takes over and you get a heal, and then you're Vegeta for the rest of the fight. Wow, we're on to stage 7 already. I thought this would be harder. I hope I haven't just jinxed myself, but I genuinely thought, like, I remember STR Broly was solid trying to get that easy done. Same with Goku and Frieza. Although he's just transformed now, he's level 7. So this is where difficulty's going to ramp up, I reckon. Not an active. So it would be, what, HP based? So say he drops under 50% HP, Vegeta takes over the fight, and you get you get like a 40% health boost or something like that. This animation looks so much better since they updated it. Before, it was just like a bit jarry. Instead of stepping forward, it was just like jar. It was like a picture, picture, picture. Whereas now it's quite a smooth walk forward. Yeah, so it'd be a HP restriction one then. Yeah, I mean that's a really good idea. And then, as you say, you've got the active skill would be the Goku Kamehameha. So I'm guessing again when you've transformed into the Vegeta, then you can use an active skill where Goku would like jump in and blast away with the Kamehameha like he does in the movie. Oh, you're also thinking of a new mode. I do love new content. What are you thinking? Paragon, yeah, it was just a Gohan on a Segway going over speed bumps. Glad they updated it. They needed to, though, didn't they? It was one of the worst animations in Dokkan, when it had the potential to be so glorious. They didn't they do something similar with Majin Vegeta's animation as well? They updated his super attack for his final explosion. Hi, where it's like an online team battle where you're actually playing with other players to do a raid battle over a week. So, is that... I think it's like where you do something similar to what they do on Legends, where there's like an enemy and you can team up with a few people and then you deal damage to it, but then there's like overall HP of the villain that everyone across Global, or everyone across Dokkan would slowly chip away at. Yeah, it was, and it looks great also. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing that animation a bit more as well when Vegeta's EZA comes out. We'll do another video for that. But I've actually got the Vegeta as well, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to merging Vegeta's EZA. It's like Legends. Like Legends, that sounds great. It would be pretty cool. They do need some more interesting game modes. Like, I get that they've created Chain Battle and Petan in the last, year and a half, 2 years. But in terms of content, it's just not... It's not satisfying to beat, is it? Like, at least with Ultimate Clash takes a little bit longer. But you get decent rewards and you feel like you've achieved something when you've done it. Whereas I don't think either Chain Battle or Petan were as warmly received. Petan Battle, don't get me wrong, it's free, it's easy to do, it's completely free to play, really, isn't it? Because you don't need to have a stacked account full of rainbows to be able to do it. But yeah, some new content is definitely needed. You have to use units from certain categories for a boost. Yeah, so it would make sense. It would definitely... And then that way, you can make use of your box as well. So for players that are maybe a bit more tenured and they've been playing, they've got quite stacked boxes with, even if everyone's not rainbowed, but if you've got more of the unit type, that could be quite helpful. That's one of the good things about Clash, is it does make you use your box rather than using 2 or 3 teams. You have to bring like 120 units or something like that. So you really have to think who you're picking at. Considering how much bad press there is about World Tournament, I think Clash has aged quite well, isn't it? Let's see that. So defense-wise, even the physical cell, 113k, it's not horrendous. Give him an easy A and make it 150% attack and defense and give him defense on super or something like that. Or attack and defense per enemy. He'll be looking quite good. So what's this now? Stage 8, I think we're on. I mean, we've flown through reasonably easily. I'll take that. Petan has decent rewards. You get like 10 stones. Yeah, I do like the rewards from Petan. I also like the fact that you get orbs. Orbs are traditionally quite hard to get and they're quite annoying to farm. Unless you get them from like rewards for either World Tournament or like top grossing rewards and things like that. But Petan, it's not high volume, but it still helps. It still contributes. Paragon, yeah, I do quite like Clash. Yeah, I think a lot of people do like Clash, and once you're able to clear it and get all the rewards, it makes you feel even better. But even if you're a reasonably new player and you can't get all the way, even if you can just clear stage 1, you still get rewards, which will help you, and then you can go and buy units from Baba Shop using the currency. So Clash, I really enjoy Clash, and I think it gives a lot to the game. So one thing I was going to do was have a look at these androids and refresh myself with their ability. So they are Leader Skill androids, Ki +4 and HP Attack and Defense plus 150, or Extreme Physical, Ki +4, HP Attack and Defense plus 100. And for their super attack, causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. And 18 Ki, mega colossal damage and lowers attack and defense. So quite standard. Lowers attack though, which can be helpful for Super Battle Road. And for their passive, Ki +1, attack and defense plus 70, medium chance of evading enemies attack including super attack when HP is 66% or more. Androids category allies, Ki +2 and attack plus 40. So pretty good there. Not the highest attack and defense buff, which is probably what lets them down. They will get smacked about a bit in difficult content, but at least they get that chance to dodge when you've got a decent amount of HP. And they are support, so pretty good to be honest. And in terms of the exchange, so it can be activated when HP is 66% or less, with another 2 or more androids category allies on the team, which we have because of the cells. Or can be activated at any time when facing an enemy whose name includes cell, which we're not going to get. We just haven't seen this transformation yet because we haven't dropped below the HP. But when you do get it, I'm pretty sure it's turn restricted. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn, lowers attack and defense. An 18 Ki, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, and you sacrifice 6% HP. Never a fan of sacrificing HP. In terms of passive, Ki +6, attack and defense plus 200%. So pretty high numbers, especially considering he's an LR. High chance of performing a crit, so 50% of critting, and launches an additional super when there is an Androids or Cell Saga category enemy, which we're up against. So we get this transformation off, we're double supering with a 50% chance to crit. Yeah, Android 16's a tank. Let's carry on. So chat, hi, dude, Heart Virus Goku is legitimately best unit for Pure Saiyan in the ESBR. I think any team that Pure Saiyan is on, he's going to be the best unit for SBR. He looks incredible, doesn't he? Paragon, I know, he's absolutely insane. They made him way too good. But they've been doing this with the banner units. They've been slowly power creeping them. So what? We thought we had it good with the GT, Goten and Trunks. Everyone was like, oh, they're the best banner unit. And then Third Form Frieza came out and we're like, oh, Third Form Frieza is the best unit. And now they've one-upped even him, and this Goku just smashes, doesn't he? He's just so good. When everyone saw it was going to be a Heart Virus Goku, everyone assumed he was going to be getting weaker and he wouldn't be too usable. But it's really not that noticeable. Don't like sacrificing HP. You will be when Heart Virus Goku drops. I mean, I will when Heart Virus Goku drops, but he brings enough to the table that you can sacrifice that little bit of HP. Whereas when you've only got 78k defense or something like that on a Android 16, yeah, you need the HP. And do that. So stage 8, taking a little bit longer. The 16 is still pretty good. Yes, I do rate the 16. He is really good. 200% attack and defense. He greatly raises defense on that 12 key as well. So, especially when you're against an Android or Cell Saga enemy, he's got double super, so he's going to get at least one greatly raised defense. That'll take him over the 100k. It's just in today's world, in today's content, it's just not enough. They need that little bit more. Ideally, you want them to be around 200k defense, so that they're taking double digits from normals and things like that. You take that Androids unit into ESBR or the GT Goku event, and they're getting slapped. Except Piccolo, poor Piccolo. Oh yeah, Piccolo got shafted, didn't he? You look at all the banner units that came around Piccolo and after him, or even a couple before him, and that Tech Piccolo wasn't great, was he? Even Tech Goten is mid. Yeah, I've got that Tech Goten. I wasn't too impressed with him. I haven't even bothered to awaken him, to be honest. He's just sat in my box, and I'll awaken him when I need him. On to stage 9. INT Kabe is okay as well. Yeah, the Kabe looks alright. The problem is we've just been so flooded with Universe Survival Saga units. We did need another Kabe, to be fair. What was the last one? The STR 50% support. I think that was the last Kabe we got. So it was definitely needed that we got a new one. Dude, Phi TN and AGL Bootanks are still good banner units. I don't actually have the TN. I've got the Bootanks. Bootanks I really rate. And what helps is he's really good for his main team. So for power absorption. But he links really well with the main unit, which is really important. Running him with Goten and Trunks, he does fine. Not popping off, but fine. Is that the Tech Goten? He runs okay with Goten and Trunks. I wouldn't know. I don't have the Goten and Trunks, you see. And again, another reason that I'll be summoning quite heavily on Gogeta's banner, because we want that Goten and Trunks unit. But yeah, TN, and I agree with Paragon there, TN and Boo have aged really well. They are still solid units. They might get, you wouldn't maybe try and avoid taking Boo into the GT Goku event where the last enemy's tech. But on the whole, for what he does to his team, it's definitely worth it. This is a pretty good rotation here. Hi, I would give STR Vegito best designed LR and Phi Gold Frieza best designed TUR. See, I don't know about STR Vegito just because I find that the Vegito takes a lot of damage when he transforms. Like, I love the counter, I love the fuse, the heal, and everything like that. If he just had more defense, he would be like the ultimate unit, especially like the amount of damage he outputs. But what I guess what you go into there in terms of best designed, I would agree in that, because you don't have to transform with the STR Vegeta, you don't have to fuse. So if you want to stay as Goku and Vegeta and make the most of the damage reduction they have, yeah, it's good that you can choose how to fight them. And I agree with the Phi Gold Freezer as well. Units that have a turn 1 transformation, you can choose whether to transform or not with them, and they've got different abilities based on their form, are really usable. So yeah, completely agree with that. I've just heard a ding of someone following. I can't see the full name. Something Prime 21 is now following. Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, really appreciate it. Hopefully you stick around for some more streams. What I'll probably do as well is I'll re-add the Discord chat. If I add the Discord chat in as well, just again, if there are people viewing and they want to, as I say in all the videos, they want to flex their summons. I want to see everyone's Gogeta summons when they summon. There's the Discord chat. Or if you need help with difficult content and that kind of thing, by all means, jump in the Discord. I want to see everyone's World Tournament summons. I want to hear how you did. I want to hear it all. I just love hearing people smashing content. Because in the end, we are a community, aren't we? It's what we're here for. Paragon, hey Prime. Yes, hey Prime indeed. It's good to have you on the channel, man. Paragon, who would you say are the best designed units? So, Hai said that he thinks LR STR Vegito and the Phi Golden Freezer. Pick an LR and a TUR, and who do you think are the best designed units? Let's do this. So, stage 9 of this Gohan EZA now, over halfway through. It's definitely a lot easier than I thought it would be. Source the Prime 21. There we go. I could only see the Prime 21. I couldn't see the source, so apologies there. Sup, how are you doing, Famo? It's good to be here, Famo. It's good to have you here, man. It's good to have you here. You having a good day? How did you do in the World Tournament? I've heard from everyone in the Discord about how they smashed World Tournament. How did you find World Tournament? I hope you hit your rankings and got where you wanted to be. Again, I do love seeing this animation. I know that it's me getting smacked about by this Gohan there, but I just like seeing that animation. Source the Prime, I'm in King Yemma rank. So you did a couple of playthroughs then. You'll still get rewards for it, so it's definitely worth doing. You could have just ignored the content altogether. So just by getting to King Yemma, it's definitely going to benefit your account. Well done, man. Are you saving stones for the Gogeta summons on Wednesday? How are you looking for that? Are there any units that you particularly need off the banners? And this should be the end of Gohan here. Thank you, thank you. What for? I didn't do anything. Right, stage 9, done. Paragon, putting me on the spot. Best designed LR. I like the INT Namek Goku as he stacks differently on each super. Just wish his passive he crits against more than just Freezer, so would alter that aspect. Yeah, to be fair, great shout. Those download LRs were crazy. I would love the Freezer if he didn't lose 100% attack and defense. Like, that Freezer is like the ultimate LR, especially for long content. That would be great. Right, androids. Put them slot 1. We'll blitz this guy, and boom. That's pretty good turn 1, to be honest. Stage 10 here, so this is the final stage of this EZA. Source the Prime. I want Super Saiyan Son Gohan SSR. So you want the the Tech Gohan that's just come out as part of the World Tournament. I don't think you can get him from summons yet. I think he will be in the next World Tournament. He'll be in the banner pool. I'm not sure if he's in there at the moment. I don't know if anyone else from the chat can confirm, but I don't think he is, because he would have been on the banner art. He'll definitely be out in the next World Tournament, I would have thought. So I definitely agree that I can see why you'd want him. He looks crazy good, doesn't he? Even as an SSR. Like, when he gets his awakening, he's going to be so good. And it's the same with the new Goku that's just come out for the World Tournament. He's got really good passive, and just because his stats aren't quite there, so obviously he's an SSR, he doesn't have great attack and defense. But when he gets his awakening, he's going to be mad. He's going to be so good. Cells, let's put them together. A little bit of healing. Can we get a super with Piccolo? Probably not. Not the end of the world. Best TUR, I still adore Saviour Tech Ultimate Gohan. I agree. Tech Gohan is so good. Like, when you've got a unit like him that you can just throw into like the God event and he'll take not much damage type neutral, you just can't go wrong. And the fact that he greatly stacks attack and defense, where I don't think he's the only unit to really do that, and then you can transform and go super effective against all types. Oh yeah, that Gohan, he's still such a good unit. Source the Prime, yes, true. Yep, so definitely with that Gohan, I can see why you'd want him. Even if you haven't got him this time round, do not worry, you will get him eventually. Do not worry. Yeah, just need to get him his awakening, really. Paragon, yeah, he'll be in the pool next World Tournament, only on one of the guaranteed SSR banners though, so make sure you check which one. Yeah, so when the next World Tournament is, I'm sure because he's a new unit, he'll be on the banner art, so I think it's the red or green, so just choose which one you want to get him on. Paragon, maybe just let him transform one turn sooner and he's a god tier. Wow, you really love this Gohan, don't you? Yeah, I agree, he's really good. I'm trying to think of who I think would be best unit, really, or best designed unit. In terms of LR, I agree with you on the Namek Goku. I would go for the Frieza if the Frieza didn't lose 100% attack and defense. Otherwise, I would agree with you for Namek Goku. In terms of TUR, I don't know. That's a really hard one. I like the GT guys because they're orb changers. If we're going from what's on JP as well, I think the STR Vegeta looks crazy. But is he well designed? I think he could maybe be off balance. Honestly, I think I might go for the Golden Frieza as well. The 5 transforming Frieza. Yeah, Super Vegeta. I think he hits like a truck and he looks really good. But I'd have to refresh myself. I think I remember him being a little bit off balance. Like, he could still take a little bit of damage. But for the amount of damage he's outputting, it's worth it. I'd have to go back and watch his showcase. It's been a couple months since I've actually watched it. But hopefully we're going to get him in a couple months, so I don't have to worry about it. Source the Prime. Are you going to be doing any Gogeta summons on Wednesday? Or hi, are you going to be doing some summons? Everyone, I suppose, everyone in chat. Are you going to be doing Gogeta summons? Are you looking forward to seeing them come out? Paragon, my boy Gohan laughs in the face of danger. Yeah, like, he just doesn't take anything, does he? He's just so good, you can throw him into anything. Source the Prime, nah. How come, man? Don't fancy doing the summons? Is there anything anything on the banner that you need? Or just lacking stones? Because if you've got stones, I definitely would recommend a few summons. Yeah, unless, as Paragon says, you're saving for Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Just because the Gogeta looks pretty good, but it's a really good banner in general as well. Even if you don't pick up the Gogeta, you're going to pick something up, and it's going to be of use. I don't have a lot of Dragon Stones. Nah, it's fine. A lot of people don't. It depends how hard you went on getting the Gohan and the Piccolo and Goku. But if you want to start saving stones again, it's definitely worth a summon or two. where it's a Gogeta, I reckon we'll get top grossing stones this celebration. We always tend to when it's a Gogeta. So that could be a source of stones as well. If there's easy A's and things like that you can get done. Yeah, just stones at the end of the day. Paragon, I see. Well, in all fairness, you may want to just keep grinding and saving and wait for New Year's, as they'll be guaranteed LR summons. Yes, so again, another great point. You're on fire, Paragon. So in New Year's, they'll have the step-up banners. So what was it last year? You needed... It was 200 stones for a rotation, and you could do 3. But you had a guaranteed LR and Dokkan fests throughout, as well as a chance to get other LRs throughout the whole process. So if you want to save stones and try and get the step-up banners at the end of the year, that's definitely a great use of your stones. Even though I know it's horrible trying to save up. It's probably something I should have one eye on as well, because I want to be able to do all the steps. Hopefully I get Gogeta in the first couple of summons, and then I can stop from there and I'll be happy. Whilst I've been talking away though, that is the Easy A completed. But I'm quite enjoying chat, so we'll go on and do another stage or two at the end of the day. At least it's extra zenny, isn't it? Paragon, from then on, save for 7-year anniversary. Yeah, so it's always the case. Once Christmas is past, it's saving for another 6 months for the anniversary. We still don't know who's going to be coming as the 7-year anniversary, though, do we? Any thoughts on who could be 7-year? So typically for 7-year, it's 2 superclass units that kind of mirror each other. So you think of like the 3-year Goku and the 3-year Vegeta and Gogeta, the 4-year Super Saiyan 4s, the 5-year Blue Fusions. So they tend to be 2 super units from the same era or similar. Who do we think? Again, still love this animation. How much damage is that going to do? 95k with type advantage. At least we get the dodge chance as well, though. I've definitely noticed the damage ramp up a bit there. Hi. I'm going for 2 blue Goku and Vegetas. One is a Fusion Gogeta and 1 Vegeto. I mean, I'd like to see that. I'm not sure how much they'll want to stick to Gogeta and Vegetos, just because we've had a lot of them, haven't we? So obviously we had Gogeta and Vegeto in 5-year, and then we've had a Gogeta and a Vegeto as like the download, and we get the Gogeta coming now. So I don't know how likely they are to go for a Gogeta and Vegeto. But it'd have to be something hype, like that level. It always is on an anniversary, isn't it? It's just what? Paragon, Source the Prime. Yeah, it won't be until July 22 for Global. Oh, so I missed a comment there. Source the Prime's 7th year anniversary. So yeah, won't be until July 22 for Global, but those banners are by far some of the best value for your stones. Yeah, so I think they are... It's between them and the Download Celebration banners for top banner. But yeah, definitely worth saving your stones, because even if any featured unit is just automatically going to be good and help your box. So if you get the chance, do as many summons during the anniversary as you can. Source the Prime, Moro and Granola from Dragon Ball Super manga. That would be sick. As far as I know, though, they haven't done any characters that are just in the manga yet. I'm glad that someone else reads the manga, though, so I literally wait every month for the 20th to rock around, and I read that manga. So I think Granola's a bit recent. Moro will be what, the next chapter that comes out in the anime form. So Moro will be coming into Dokkan as soon as he's coming out, I reckon. It won't be too long after he makes an appearance. At least it kind of his base form. Obviously, we'd have to go through the whole series to get all his transformations and things like that. Paragon, I like the way you think. That would be cool. Fire too. Yes, that Moro as well. I'm really looking forward to the Moro in particular, because Moro is going to be on so many different teams. I think I went through it with NJ or another follower, where we were literally just going through all the teams and trying to tick them off, and he would have been on like 15, 16 teams or something stupid like that. Source the Prime, yep. Do you think Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle is a solid video game from Twitch? What, as in, like, to stream it or to watch it? Or just, do I enjoy playing it on Twitch? Same Famo, Morrow is fire. He really is. He's so good. Obviously, he's an asshole. But in terms of how... He's a good bad guy. And I think that it's got like a whole good side story. It introduces loads of character development. And it's got just some good... Like, you've got Miros as an angel. We get to learn a bit more about that lore. Yeah, there's so many new categories it could introduce as well. Perfect. And we'll take this. How much Zenny do you get for doing the LR EZAs after level 10? Is it still 1.5? Definitely been a worth it stream. At least I've got all the medals now. So I don't have the, as I said at the beginning, I don't actually have the LR INT Gohan. I just haven't pulled him. In all the years I've been playing Dokkan, he has just evaded me. It's the same with like Bardock's EZA that came out. I just don't have him. So I'm glad I've got all the medals done. As soon as I get him, hopefully I get him on like a step-up banner or something like that. I'm looking forward to having to play this Gohan. I can actually be able to showcase him. Source the Prime, do you think Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle is a good mobile video game to stream on Twitch? I think so. It's definitely got a kind of a cult following as well. There's a lot of people that like Dokkan Battle. The only thing I struggled with was trying to find an app or find a way to actually work it. That's what I struggled with and how to kind of formulate it. So there's some apps where it records the game music and my talking, but then I couldn't find a way to get like the side panels and stuff like that on. Whereas the way I've got it at the moment, it's got the side panels, but you can't hear my game music and you can only hear me talking. So it's kind of mixed. There's good and bad things about the different ways I can do it. I'm working on trying to get OBS and a different way of doing it set up on my laptop, but that's still a work in progress. And yeah, I don't want to share that until I'm happy with where it's at. In terms of it being a good mobile game, I think it is. Like, especially the art tends to draw people in. The name Dragon Ball, there's always something to talk about on the game. There's always kind of new content, and by the time you're done making videos on the current content, there's new content. Or if you're just starting out like I am, you can kind of go back on previous content, so that I can do showcases on like other older units that have had EZAs and things like that. So in terms of watching it, I enjoy watching it. In terms of playing it, I love doing that. And in terms of actually creating the content, yeah, really enjoy Dokkan. So I hope that answers your question. I've probably gone a little bit over the top and overthought it. And that should be Gohan dead. Sweet. We'll take that. One thing I want to announce on the stream as well. So for those of you that are new with us or haven't taken part before, what we've done frequently on this channel is we've held speedrun battles. I'm happy to announce the next of these is on Friday. So for those of you that haven't seen it or haven't taken part or haven't seen any of the other videos and that kind of thing, essentially what we do is we take a chosen team through the LR Goku event. So not the GT one, the OG Goku event. And we take a selected team. So we essentially, I'll give you a leader, and you have to use that leader and that leader skill, and you have to go away and essentially we'll go on stream, and whoever can beat it in the fastest time wins. You don't necessarily win anything, but you win pride. You win pride. I think the last guy we had it, I think it was Majin Arch or something. I think that was his name. And he entered and he was blitzing it in like 5 minutes. And I was struggling to get anywhere near 10. So by all means, everyone pitch in. Yeah, it's really good just to test your box out and come up with different team builds. We'll be doing that on Friday. That'll be 5 PM UK time. 5, I think that's BST. So for those of you not in England, so if people want to tune into the next stream on Friday, well, not next stream, but if you want to tune in on Friday, take part in the challenge, even if you just want to watch and give advice on team builds, that's welcome as well. what I think I'll do is I might call the video here as well, but I will be back on later. Source the Prime. What is Easy A? Paragon jumps in, saves it for me. Extreme Z Awakening. Oh, okay, cool. So it is like so it's a way of making older units better. Yes. So I will copy the Discord if you've got any questions. So Source the Prime. If you're relatively new, please do join the Discord. Link in the chat, please. Barwood Town. All right, boss. And we can always try and offer some helpful advice, team builds and stuff like that. We'll do what we can. Yeah, so there's the Discord. There's the Discord information in the chat. Feel free to join the Discord source if you have questions or there's some sort of content you want to try and you're not sure, or you're wondering what's the best use of your stones. There's literally always someone active in the chat. If it's not me, it's Paragon, you've got Dog and NJ. There's so many different people in there that will be able to help you out, man. So if you have any questions, jump in the Discord and one of us will be able to help you. I'm sure you'll be able to help us on certain things as well. So it's definitely good outside of streams, where if you have a question off stream that you're not sure about, chuck it in the Discord. We'll be more than happy to help. Hi, let's go. Won a Fortnite game. Mate, well done. You're definitely better at me than Fortnite then. I don't think I've ever won a Fortnite game. I played a couple of times and I was always more of a PUBG person. But I can appreciate how hard it is to get wins in those games. So fair play. Paragon till death. Thanks, Governor. Yes. No worries, boss. Hi. By the way, for me, 8th year anniversary will be a blue Goku who goes MUI and a blue Vegeta who goes Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yeah, so we definitely need a new transformation artwork for that blue Vegeta. Because at the moment, the AGL blue Vegeta that goes to Evolution, it's old, isn't it? It's not like the actual transformation. You just see his hair kind of cut, change. It's old graphics. So that could definitely use an updated version, couldn't it? And we could definitely do with a blue Goku that goes into, like, transforms into UI then MUI. So that's a really good idea as well. Would they do 2 Tournament of Power anniversary units back to back? Maybe not, but I could definitely see why they would, because everyone would go crazy and summon for those units. So, yeah. Could definitely see it happening. Anyway, guys, I've done 11 stages of Gohan's Easy A. We've absolutely smashed it. Chat has been lit. It's been on fire. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream there. I will be back on today, though. It'll probably be about 5 p.m. UK time or 5 p.m. BST. So just under 4 hours from now. We will be back on. If you guys want to tune back in, I think we'll be doing some sort of Super Battle Road content. So again, doing difficult content. If anyone needs help for team builds, just give us a shout. Source the Prime, as myself and Paragon have said, if you need help, join in the Discord. Same with you, Hi. I don't think you're in the Discord either. So if you want to join the Discord, by all means, jump in and we'll help out where we can. Actually, Hi has just joined, so saves me even asking. But yeah, if you want to join, Source, if you need help with difficult content and team builds or anything, any questions, such as what is an Easy A or what Easy A should you do, give us a shout, man. We'll always point you in the right direction. Paragon till death, laters, boss, bye all in chat. Yep, it'll be a bye from me, guys. If you have liked the video and you're watching, by all means, like, follow, subscribe. Means the world, and we'll carry on building this community. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for your help, guys. Thanks for talking. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.